to Winter Wonderland. So my attempt to reverse psychology Mother Nature by making a video called Full Spring and ending up looking the fool myself by the weather just staying warm all the way to summer failed. Yesterday it was in the 20s, it was snowy. Today it's even colder and it's snowing again. So yeah, that's what happened. It really is a full spring. We always know it. We got the great 60s and even 70s, and now it's blustery and there's snow on the ground. But the video that I did make about the last time I ride in the snow for a year, that did turn me into a liar because I couldn't help myself. I just didn't ride a lot last week and I wanted to get out. Yesterday, we also had a plan. One of a chef we really like was making food out at Taco Tano's in Kent, so we had a plan to get out there, and I'm glad we did because I decided to stick with it anyways. And looking forward, when I was looking at the weather this week, it didn't look like it was going to be that nice, so I figured gotta ride while we can. So me and Funny Brad rode out to Kent together. It turned out the trails weren't that bad at all. There was really only snow where the bridges are because the warm weather we have had is just the ground's pretty warm. So he had already taken the studded tires off his bike, the bike that he's been riding for the winter, and he was pretty much fine. I ended up riding my winter bike with the studded tires. I figured why not get it out there one last time. I want to clean it up really good anyways after the salt and the grime from the winter. But I do have to say about that bike, the modifications I made for this winter turned out to be great. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll link them at the end. But I used a Velo orange happy stem and the Surly corner bars to modify the front end of the bike, and I love it. That alt bar conversion has just worked out great. I love the different hand positions, also a little more upright on the tops. It's just a great way if you really do want to switch a flat bar bike into something that feels a little different but not put a ton of money into it, you know, not having to change the controls and everything like that. This is a highly recommended way to go. I'm still considering putting regular tires on this bike so I could ride it in the summer too. We'll see, because I do have this project, the Marin project I'm working on, which is a 90s mountain bike being converted into like a drop bar gravel bike. So we'll see how much I ride that. But it does make the bike, my old Trek that I've had forever, and only been riding as a winter bike, something that I view as more versatile, and I'm happy about it. Also, the way I ran the cables, so I could have the Swift catalyst bag in the front, and then I have that little Ortlieb saddlebag on the back is perfect. On really cold, snowy rides, I like to have extra clothes, especially during this Omicron winter when we weren't going in a lot of places, to be able to bring clothes, food, beer, whatever you need for a ride. So super happy with how that turned out. So anyways, on this ride, Ben was out riding with some other friends. He met us there at Taco Tano's, and Erin actually drove out and met us. Erin's knee has been hurting her, so she's actually seeing a chiropractor this week. Hopefully she could get that sorted so she could be getting back out there on the bike. And she didn't really want to ride in the cold weather yesterday, which I don't blame her. A couple other people we had talked to bailed as well, which is totally understandable. Temperatures are going to go back to normal spring weather this week. We get a couple warm days, and then going forward, it looks like we'll be in the 40s, 50s. So yeah, pretty typical, but better than 20s and snowy. like I said, anyways, I'm glad we did get out. I'm glad I got some miles in. Hopefully, get a ride some more this week. We do have some trips planned now coming up here in April, and then we're planning some stuff longer term into the summer. Can't wait to get out, do some overnighters, do some longer rides, make some cooler videos than just the same old trails over and over again. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Also, hit my gear shop. I do still have some of these grab bandanas left, and adding a bunch of new stuff later in the week, which we'll talk about. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when UPS gets here.